It says we're live. Let's see if it works. It might be working. Looks like it's working. Mr. Jones is here. Yeah, last week didn't work. Last weekend, I tried for 34 minutes and it wouldn't work. Oh, here we go. What do the cards see coming towards me in my current job in general? What do the cards see coming towards me in my current job in general? Oh, there we go. I see it now. Got Butterfingers. Look at that. What do the cards see coming towards me? My current job? Is that right? Ooh, Shirley's here. Okay. Oh, that means that's the payoff card. That means success is coming, money is coming. That's the third card in the story where a person comes up with an idea, works on a project, and then the project is successful, is on the third card. So that's showing success and money coming in. That's a good way to start. This is opposing it for some reason. Let's see if that's explained later on. Or maybe that's connected to the past because these two are kind of similar. Oh, when they're reversed, they're kind of similar. So it's saying loss of control, but it's in the past. Loss of control. This is working on a project, but you're not to the point where you've reached your goal yet, where you'll get your reward. But that kind of makes sense with the first card, because the first card is the present time. And these two could be the past. This one is definitely the past. So it could be that this was from like a week ago, 1 or 2 weeks ago. Then you get to the point now where there's going to be a payoff. And this is also in the past, people arguing and not using their time wisely, wasting time arguing, not productive. So all three of those negative cards could be in, these two are definitely in the past. And then the Chariot reversed could also be in the past. Oh, see, that makes sense. So let's put the Chariot in the past, and then this is in the present, and this is in the future, and this shows success. And it could be success with something new happening, like a new undertaking. You're asking about your current job, but this could, and this one should be answering the current job. But this one could also, this is the future. This could be saying something new is going to also happen in the future. Victory and success. And it even talks about the birth of a child. But you're not asking about that. You're asking about business related things. Oh, this one says you'll get your wish. So you'll have some kind of success. A project will pay off. You'll have victory. And that might be a brand new enterprise. And then the card number 6 says you'll get your wish. That's pretty good. So this one makes sense as a past card. This one says you'll get back what you lost. So if you lost something with these two cards in the past, this one is saying you'll get it back. It'll come back to you. And then that's probably you. That's a very good person, intelligent and helps other people, good with money. The King of Cups. I like the King of Cups as a court card. I like that. This one is a negative card about friendship and love, but it's in the number 9 position. So that means it's connected to the past, which could be connecting with why these people are arguing and not getting along, because it could be friendship or love. And there's a negative person for number 10. I'm tempted to say it could also be failure, but failure doesn't seem to make sense with the other cards. It could be a negative person, and then a negative person would fit in with that card there. But that's card number 9 and 10 are negative. And number 9, it should be connecting down here. And number 10, I'm not sure about. But you do have negative stuff happening these 3 are in the past. That's negative. And then once you get into the present, you have a payoff. And then in the future, you have a victory. And a wish will come true. So wish for something that's going to happen in the future. Then you'll get back what you lost. And you're a good person, good with money, and you help other people. Then we get into those 2 negative cards. But it looks good for the current job, and it looks good for a future job. Because this could be a future job, a future enterprise. And it's a victory and a success. But it's something that's coming in the future and something that's brand new. So that's pretty good. That's what 11 is. 11 says going through something difficult. That could be happening right now, where you're going through something difficult. And it could be family related. The difficult thing could be family related. That might explain that card. All right, let's see how you're doing. Ginger's here and the nice lady's here. Yeah, I haven't been able to get on it. Oh, there we go. Oh, welcome, Mr. Jones. Yeah, I haven't been able to get on. YouTube won't let me. I keep trying and trying. I posted a comment in the last Sunday in the post section saying I tried to get on, but I couldn't. And I even have my camera. If I had trouble getting on today, I was going to film what it does, and I was going to make a little video saying this is why I can't get on. It just keeps spinning round and round. But it went on the second attempt, so I didn't have to make a video. All right, that's Mr. Jones. Oh, thank you, Mr. Jones. Thank you for the coffee. Ah, that's very nice. For some reason, the cards split right there. I wonder why. Huh. All right, let's see who's next. Good, I'm almost out of coffee. I have enough to last until I think Saturday or Sunday. Then I have to buy more coffee. That was good timing. There's Shirley. It looks like we'll go with Shirley. And there's Margaret. And a question about moving. Let's do the moving question first, because Margaret was second. So let's do Margaret, and then we'll see. Okay, then we'll probably do Shirley. Yeah, Shirley's got a long one. Look at that. About equestrian riding lessons. All right. Yeah, let's do Margaret. Good afternoon. Will I be able to move to my new apartment, to my new place in January? That's for Margaret. All right. Oh, that might be a yes answer because it's out with the old and in with the new, moving from something old to something brand new. So this might be the answer. That might be saying yes. And it also has in this little section right here, it talks about going on a journey right in this part here. So I think the answer, so far, the answer is yes. This says things are going to be good with money. It's a good money situation. And it says you're a kind person, good person. This is in the past and it's negative. So you're asking about January, so it really doesn't matter. There's another negative card from the past. You're more interested in the future. This one says things are moving slowly. Right now, things are moving slowly. Ooh, this is future. And this says victory and success and leadership. And it's interesting, you have two horses moving forward. The first card was a horse moving forward, a rider on a horse. And then this one is also a rider on a horse. This one says, oh, this is a fear card. And it says you're afraid of having to carry a heavy burden. So, and it might be also making decisions too. But that's a fear card. So it's supposed to be negative. This one is, you got the same one as Mr. Jones got. That means you'll be successful. A project you're working on in the present time will be successful in the future. Oh, look at that. Mr. Jones, you're getting the same cards as Mr. Jones now. Mr. Jones had this card for number 10 and you've got it for number 9. That could be talking about a negative person to watch out for. Watch out for a negative person in the future. Oh, and that one's good. That one says you'll achieve a goal and you'll be comfortable in your surroundings. You'll be comfortable in the situation. So it looks like it's going to work because this is a good card, but these three cards, these three say it's going to work because this is out with the old, in with the new. This one is victory and success and forward, victory and success and leadership. And then this one is achieving a goal and then being comfortable in your surroundings, that kind of thing. So that all fits together as a positive answer. Plus, this center one has that journey. Right there's a journey. Ah, tickle your nose. So it looks like a positive one. Oh, it looks like the answer is yes. Out with the old, in with the new. Ooh, BALT is here. I'm going to turn on the fan and then we'll do the question for BALT. There's Margaret saying, did I get skipped? No, I just did this one is yours, Margaret. This one we just did was for Margaret. There's Mr. Jones's question. There's Shirley. Oh, Shirley is also answering Margaret. I'll go turn the fan on and then we'll do Mr. Jones's question. Thank you for the super chat. That's very good. Very good. Put it on medium. So we just did Margaret. BALT. BALT. Oh, moving to Maryland. Maryland. All right, we're ready for Mr. Jones. Let's see. Am I on the right track with the daily pattern? Keeps jumping up on me. There we go. Am I on the right track with the daily pattern changes I have made recently? Yes or no? Are you on the right pattern? Yes or no? On the last two, the first card was really important and it kind of answered the question. So let's see if the same thing happens here. Oh, if we're following that pattern, then this would definitely be a yes answer. This is a yes answer no matter what. But if you follow the pattern of the two previous ones, this is all kinds of good things with friendship, love, and happiness, spiritual level, and it's becoming a reality. There's so much of it, it's overflowing the cup. So, and it could be what you're talking about because it's something mental, something in your mind that you've created, and once it's overflowing, it hits the water, it becomes reality. So it's something you think about, and then it becomes reality. So that could be that. And there's the emperor upright. That's definitely a yes. The leader, the alpha. This also talks about working hard, knowing the value of work, being mature. So, two yes answers so far. This is in the past. So, that one doesn't really count because it's in the past. A sorrow card in the past. This one, I'm guessing, will also be negative. Yep. That one's negative for the past. Now, I'm hoping number 5 is positive because these two don't really count because they're in the past and they're both negative. Sorrow, and then could be weakness, could be illness, could be trouble in a relationship, that kind of thing. But number 5 is the future. Yes, I was hoping so. It looks like so far it's a yes answer because that's the King of Pentacles. That's success with money. This is either success with money or a person who is good with money, a person who, like a good businessman. So far, we're on a yes track. There's another yes card, the King of Wands. So you have the Emperor, the King of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. This has to do with energy. The Emperor has to do with leadership and maturity and the value of work. This is money related, all kinds of good things. And there's energy. And that person can also go through the test of fire and come out even stronger than when he went in because he has the salamander. And this is in the fear section, but sometimes the fear card doesn't work as a fear card. And this talks about victory, success, and forward movement. So this is not really working like a fear card. And that's normal. But I don't think there's any way it can be no, because we only have 3 cards left. And we already have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 cards that say yes. So the worst we can do is have 5 against 3. And it'll have to be 6 against 2. Because this is a good message coming in. Also could be travel and good energy. And it also shows the salamander. So you've got the salamander going through the test of fire and 2 cards. Oh, look at it. If it would have come up this way, it would be the sneaky guy. But when it comes up reversed, it says, watch for unexpected good. So it came up the right way to fit in with the story. There's only 1 card left. Let's see if it's positive. Yes, this one says the future will be better. it's definite. If you take out, these are the two past cards, all the present and future cards are all yes. So you've got eight. You have 8 cards saying yes. And then number 9 and 10, watch for unexpected good and the future will be better. So 8 positive cards. There are no no's. See what number 11? That's kind of good for number 11. It says things will be improving. Things might still be difficult, but they're improving. There might still be a burden, but the burden is becoming lighter. All right, so it's 8 cards that said yes. And the 2 negative cards are both in the past. Everything else is positive. And number 11 is kind of a neutral one. I'm at the bottom. Oh, I'm not at the bottom. Here we go. Yeah, definitely. You're doing the right thing. I don't think you've ever gotten 8 positive cards out of 10 before. With you, it's usually like about 6 to 4, that kind of thing, where it's just slightly going in one direction. I don't think you've ever had 8. 8 is pretty awesome. And the only 2 negative ones are in the past. And it could have something to do with almost anything from relationships to illness or weakness or tired. Number 11 talks about a burden. So maybe it has to do with having a burden, and then that makes you tired and stressed out. Awesome. What do Shirley? Oh, you bought me coffee. That's 2 coffees. Awesome. Yeah, Mr. Jones bought me a coffee. Yeah, Mr. Jones bought me a coffee. And BALT bought me coffee. Awesome. I like that coffee channel. They're good people. I like when people donate through the coffee channel because they are really good people there. And I want them to be successful. And they only take 5%. No one else takes such a small amount. Google, YouTube takes 30%. And I think the same thing with other ones like Patreon and stuff. And I think they all take 30%. PayPal, all those things. All right, we'll do Shirley. And then we'll see what's happening. In the morning. Buy me some coffee in the morning. All right. I know Shirley's question is up there. I'm just seeing what people are writing. Yeah, I might be losing my super thanks pretty soon. So then the only way to do donations would be buy me a coffee, which is fine. But My numbers on videos and things have gone down so much, I might be losing the super things soon. Surely. But that's okay. I don't mind. I'd rather get coffee donations. Let's see. Shirley's question is something about writing. Let's see. Here we go. About equestrian, something about what will the outcome if I write a proposal. Wait a minute. Hold. All these little emojis in there got me confused. Okay, let's start from the beginning. What will be the outcome if I write a proposal to the community college? Oh, for a horsemanship program. For physical education. That's a cool idea. Elective courses. It's a long question, but it all fits together. So it's not like there's 3 or 4 different questions in there. It's all one question. So that's a good thing. It looks unusual because it's broken up at one handwriting emoji. What would be the outcome? Okay. For an equestrian. Horsemanship program for physical education. That's a good idea. I'm saying the question over and over in my head. Usually the questions are really short, and this one runs on and on and on. It takes me a while to get through it. There we go. Let's see. Well, it's not a negative card. It's not really answering, but it's not negative. I'm trying to see if there's any answer in it. It does have balance. It talks about liking traditional things, It talks about like religion and the church. But it's not really answering yet. That one's okay. That's the old in with the new, plus your journey. There's money. That's very positive. This one is really saying be careful. Don't make bad decisions. Don't make foolish decisions. It doesn't say no. It just says be careful with your decisions. So nothing negative yet. Three positive cards, and the first card is kind of a neutral card. Oh, good. Wheel of Fortune going up. Your fortune is going up, and that's in the future. This one is good. It says that things are improving. Not negative yet. 6 cards and nothing negative. And there's a good money card, 2 good money cards. Those are the best two money cards. This one says the future will be better. It's saying you may have just gone through something difficult and the future will be better. Oh, there's the first negative card, and it's number 9. And it says maybe some difficulty in the family, a family member causing trouble, which could be going this card, because when it's this way, you're going through something difficult. And this way, it says the future will be better. And in the friends and family section. And then this one is saying trouble in the family. So it might, if you put these two together, it might be saying there's trouble in the family, but the future will be better. It'll improve in the future. Interesting how that number 8 is the family section, friends and family, and number 9, you get a card talking about the family. This one says things are moving quickly. So maybe that's telling you to quickly, to write the proposal quickly. Don't drag it out and waste time. Do it as quick as possible. But you have 9 positive cards and 1 negative card. Yeah, 9 positive and 1 negative. And the only negative one is dealing with the family. So you did even better than BALT. He had 8 and you have 9. Let's see. Oh, why would I lose the chat? I'm looking up, coming down. Yeah, here you say, do you have a way of get payment without such a large percentage? And the way is to go through Buy Me a Coffee. That's the only one that takes 5%. I think they all take 25 or 30%. And then you say, why would you lose Super Chat? And it's because the numbers are low. The watch hour numbers, view numbers, and all those numbers are low. You have to keep it above a certain amount. And if you don't do that, then you lose the Super Chat. And mind, because I'd rather buy me a coffee. So it's trying to get caught up on what you're saying. I'm not earning enough money. where I reside. And I would like to elevate the scarcity. Oh, get ready for winter. Okay. To care for your horses. All right. Yeah, you had 9 cards that said yes. And the 10th card said, do it right now. Don't delay, don't postpone it, do it right away. Yeah, you're saying maybe I need to get in gear. That's what number 10 says. Do it right away. Yeah, do it right now, Shirley. Yeah, start writing it today. Because that's what let's see what number 11 says. Well, number 11 is kind of neutral. It says good things coming from the past or things, good thoughts from the past, good people from the past. It's a neutral card. But you only have one negative card, and that is number 9. It has to do with the family. But you had 9 positive cards. And then that one says start right away. Don't delay. That could also be what the Fool card reversed might also be saying that, because the Fool card reversed talks about being on a journey, and it says make good decisions. So the good decision could be that you should start right away on the proposal. All right. Let's see. I know Ginger is here. Let's see who pops up next on the bottom. Oh, John is here. From Portugal. All right, let's do Ginger Jen. Yeah, you're next, Jen. So yours is, what's the rest of the month look like for you? You're welcome, Shirley. We got 14 days left to the month. Yeah. The last day of the month is Yeah, 14 days from now, 2 Sundays is on a Sunday, the 31st. And then Monday is September 1st already. Wow. Okay. We're more interested in cards number 5 onward. There's a negative card for the first card, but this shows that you're, oh, that's interesting. This shows a possible negative person. And then here you're battling against negative people. So maybe this person is down here and you're fighting against that person. But it shows you being successful and winning the battle. This one talks about it could be people getting along well together, or it could be being creative and taking an idea and turning it into something real. And then there's the balance between reality and the subconscious. There's the conscious and there's the subconscious. And it's a balance between the two things. Ooh, this one says you're going to get your wish. That one's very good. But this one says there might be some money trouble. So you're doing well fighting against people, you're getting along well with others, or you're being creative, or it could be a good balance of the spirit between reality and subconscious, conscious and subconscious, reality and the other side. And you'll get your wish, but money might be tight. And this one is actually for the future. So you might have some money trouble in the next 2 weeks. Oh, and then there's a negative card. That could be stagnation, not moving forward, which kind of works. Oh, look at, you've got 2 horses. You've got 2 horses and they're both upside down, both reversed. 2 riders on horses. 2 knights on horses and they're both reversed. That's interesting. This one says to stay where you're at and keep working on whatever you're working on. But it's the fear section. So it could be saying what I just said, or it could be saying that you don't want to stay where you're at and work on what you're working on. You want to go somewhere else and do something different. And you don't want to. Like if you're in a bad work situation, you don't want to stay there. You want to move on to a new job. That's what it could be saying. because it's in the fear section. And it's saying stay where you're at. And it could be saying you don't want to stay where you're at. You want to go somewhere else. And here's a good message coming in, plus maybe some travel. That would work well if you reverse this, that becomes travel. If you turn that around, then you'd have 2 travel cards in a row. Oh, this one says, don't dwell on negative things from the past. Look towards the future. That fits in. Then there's negative money card. Oh, look at a negative, and these are both in the future. I have 2 negative money cards in the future. And then a stagnation card also. But you have a good message coming in. And this one is saying, don't dwell on negative things, think about the future. And then you have a good card there about, it could be balance between coworkers, balance between people, balance between spiritual and physical or subconscious and conscious. Oh, and then you have the wish card. So make a wish about something. And then you're doing well in battling against other people. And then number 11 is the Chariot. So that's another one about balance. So 2 cards are talking about balance. And then this one has victory and success and leadership. So it's a mixture of different things, but there's a lot of good stuff in there. Plus the wish card. And a good message coming in. So maybe those 2 are connected. Because if something happens, a good message would come in and you might get your wish. This might be a message about getting your wish. All right. Let's see what we got. Yeah, it's been rough lately. Yeah. There are good cards. You're saying you were hoping that Rain of Bad Luck was gone, but there are good cards here, and you have the Wish card. So you can't do much better than the Wish card. And this card is saying that there are good things in the future. That's the past and that's the future. And you have to turn around and look at the future. You're looking at the past too much. That's what that card says. That's a good luck card. And there's a good message card. And you're defeating your enemies. So there's a lot of good stuff in there. There is good news coming in. Yeah. You're welcome. Oh, 22nd of September is your birthday. When I read that, I was thinking, that reminds me of something. Whose birthday is the 22nd of September? And it could be that I'm remembering you telling me that a year ago. Because you've been here for over a year, I think. So it could be I'm remembering from a year ago. All right. Let's see. Well, I think is that the first of, is that the equinox? The equinox is either on the 21st or the 22nd. Oh yeah, 22nd. Okay. That's kind of good. That's huh. I'm looking at this one right here. This question, do I get the increment of 15 to 17 in January of 26? Okay, let's answer that question. That's for that'll be just a yes or no answer. Priyansh. Where you get the increment? Am I reading that right? Where you get the increment? 15 to 17. Where'd it go? In January of 2026. Increment. This will be a simple yes or no. So we're looking for yes or no. That would be a no. That would be a no. So let's say we have 10 cards. Let's see how many yeses and how many nos. That's a no. 3 no's, but that's a yes. So 3 no's, 1 yes. 4 no's. 5, that's definitely a no. We'd have to have 4 yeses in a row. Oh, there's a yes. So 5 yeses and 2 no's. 5 no's and 2 yeses. That's what we have. And that's a no. So we're 6 against 2. Yeah, that one's definitely a no. But that one's a yes. So we're 6 against 3. And that one's a yes. So we're 6 against 4. 6 cards say no, and 4 cards say yes. I'll look at the yes cards. The yes cards say that you're a strong person and you can handle difficult situations. This one talks about growth, fertility, and it could be fertility of the mind or the body or the spirit. This one says you're a good. This one also says you're a good, strong person. Those two go together well. They're almost the same meaning. A good, strong person who can handle really difficult situations. And then this one shows you going on a spiritual retreat or a spiritual journey, improving your spirit, or just taking a break from work and like a vacation or a break to relax a bit. So those are the 4 yeses. And the 6 no's are definitely no's. That's being disorganized. This is trouble in a relationship. This is a bad message coming in. This is being stuck in in my mind just went blank. It'll come back. I'll come back to that. This one is all kinds of negative things. Oh, stagnation. This one is stagnation also. Oh, but it's being in a comfort zone. This one is stagnation, not moving forward. This one down there. And then this one is being in a comfort zone, which means you don't want to move out of the comfort zone so you won't move forward. Maybe that's part of the answer, that you're in a stagnation, you're in a comfort zone, and you have to come out of the comfort zone. And then that one is a setback or a failure financially. So those are the 6 negative cards. But you have 4 good cards. It's interesting how the 6 negative cards are completely different in their subject matter. And the 4 good cards talk about how strong you are and going on a spiritual retreat and being fertile of mind and body and spirit. So these are kind of in a whole different category than these cards. They're talking about more about your personality. And then these are answering the question. So according to those 6, it won't happen. But what it might be saying is that you're in a comfort zone and you have to come out of the comfort zone. And maybe if you do that, because that's stagnation and that's a comfort zone, and they're the same thing. Maybe if you do that, then something will change by January, because that's 4 months and 2 weeks away. So maybe it's saying do something different over the next 4 months and 2 weeks, and then things could possibly change by the time you get to January. Oh, look at that. When it's this way, it's holding back because of fear. And when it's this way, you release yourself from the fear and you start moving forward. That's what I was saying with these two. That's like taking these two and reversing them up that way. And then you get this card, and this is number 11. So number 11 is saying what I was saying just a few minutes ago about maybe if you change what you're doing now, the outcome will be different in January because you have quite a bit of time to go before you get there. So that could be a solution. Inside those 6 cards could be a solution to the problem. That was an interesting one. I like the way the 4 positive cards are completely different from the 6 negative cards. They're personality cards. where the other cards are talking about something physical happening. More physical cards, actions and things like that. Ah, I have a super chat. Oh, continuing the magic. I haven't seen you in maybe about a month ago. You were here. The person who likes Disneyland. Super chat. I haven't been on live too much because I can't get the connection to work properly. I try every Saturday and Sunday, but this is the first one in 2 weeks that has worked properly. Oh, yeah, where's Shan? So here's the question. Ooh. It's almost like two questions. Because you say, is there a baby or pregnancy coming soon? And then you say, what's coming? So let's see how it answers. There are 3 or 4 cards that would say about the baby. That was a weird one. Let's try that again. I think it wants one more. It was kind of splitting right at that point. All right. This one doesn't say yes or no because there's nothing about birth or anything coming towards you. But it does talk about imbalance and pessimism and doubt. This one says, watch for unexpected good. That's a good one. Watch for something good that's coming and it won't be expected. That could be a positive answer. That could be a yes answer. This one says things are moving quickly. This is a negative card about maybe employment. It's in the past, so this one should be all done with. But it could be about a negative card about employment or not being creative, not working hard, not working on a project that you want to get done. Like procrastinating about a project that you should be working on and you keep putting it off, that kind of idea. This is a negative card about negative energy. Oh, now this one makes more sense. I think this one, because this way it's about vibration either way, and vibration has to do with a spiritual thing. When it's this way, it's a very good card for spiritual enlightenment and developing a psychic ability. When it's this way, it's negative for psychic things or energy or vibration, everything negative. And this is a negative card where negative energy or negative people are pressing down on you. So then this one makes sense when this one comes up. So it has something to do with negative energy or negative people kind of pushing you down, and you're battling against those people. Now this one makes sense. It didn't make sense when it first came up. But this one is a good card about money. And that's coming in the future. Nothing about birth yet. But you also ask what's coming. You ask about the baby or pregnancy coming soon, and then you say what's coming. And this is a future card, number 6. And it says a good money situation is coming. Plus, this one says watch for unexpected goods, so that's coming. Watch for unexpected good. This one talks about a celebration coming. Not a big one, not a big celebration, just kind of a small size celebration. Maybe that's the good thing. Maybe somebody's going to invite you to some kind of celebration, a party or something. And that's the unexpected thing. You didn't expect to be invited somewhere. And maybe it has something to do with travel. Someone will invite you on a trip somewhere where you'll have to travel to get to wherever it is you're supposed to go. Because this one talks about traveling over land. And it could be by car or it could be by plane. This is a negative person in the friends or family section. Oh, it could be connected with this. It could be that this person is up here. Oh, interesting now, isn't it? Look at how he's reversed with the sword going down. And then this card is reversed with the staffs, the wands coming down and attacking you. And this person has his sword coming down, going towards you. So maybe this person is the person who's sending negative energy your way. We only have 2 cards left. There's another one with a sword going down. So that's probably connecting with that person there. One more card. That's probably that same person. These are probably all the same person. And they're all kind of coming down on you. And there you are down there. And here all these negative things are coming down. But there's nothing in here about the birth of a child. But you do say coming soon. So it simply could mean that it's not going to come soon. It could happen later on. And then you say what's coming. And there's a celebration coming. There might be some travel coming. There's something good coming. Oops, that's unexpected. And there's a really good money card coming. That could also be the unexpected thing. Yeah. Let's see what number 11 says. Well, number 11. Oh, there's another celebration. Number 11 is a celebration. Number 12 is victory and success and leadership. But 2 cards saying a celebration is coming. That's pretty good. But it looks like you've got enemies. But it doesn't say a baby or pregnancy is coming. There are maybe 4 or 5 cards that would say that, and none of them showed up. But it could simply mean it's not going to happen soon. It'll happen at a later date. Maybe at the end of the year or maybe the beginning of next year. Because when I think of soon, I think like 2 or 3 weeks or a month. The cards usually go out about 2 or 3 weeks. So it could simply mean it's going to happen in December or November or something. Oh, you're welcome. There are very good things in here. But it looks like you've got enemies or something, some negative energy of some kind. And it could also be saying, as far as the star card reversed, it could be suggesting that you work on your inner energy, that you try to improve your inner self and get your energy going upward. Because the energy seems to be going down like that. And it could be energy or it could be people working against you. And they're all kind of coming down on top of you. They're all coming down on you from above. So it could be saying to work on your spiritual energy, and then it'll flip up that way, and then it'll go upward. Then you'll be victorious. Yeah. I'm looking at the cards. Yeah, there's nothing about a birth of a child. Nope. But it could simply be because you put the word soon in there. That's a weird sound. That makes sense. And thank you for the super chat. That was very nice. Let's see how the computer's doing. It's getting a little warm. The sun is starting to come in over here. It's 2:17. All right. I wonder if I should stop now because it's 1 hour and 27 minutes. And there's only one person here. I think I'll stop. That might be Shirley. Did I miss any coffee donations? I don't think so. Got one from Mr. Jones and one from BALT, and then a super chat from from BALT, and continuing the magic at a super chat. And I don't think I missed any coffee donations. There's John. Is John still here? Let's see if John shows up. I'll give it a minute or two. There's one person here. Oh, it's this person down here. THANDIWE. That's the one person who's here. What's your question? I think you'll be the last person. I put a line under your name, so I think you'll be the last one. Unless John comes back. If John comes back, he can be the next one. And then a general reading. Okay. If John doesn't come back, then you'll be the last one. Oh, there's John. Hmm. That might be showing some that's in the foundation. It might be showing a difficulty, going through a difficult situation, something like that, and having trouble juggling things, handling different things that are happening right now. Oh, this one is saying that maybe you should take a break. Maybe you're stressing yourself out and you might need a break from whatever you're doing right now and try doing something different. And it could be just taking a break and relaxing, or it could be going on a spiritual journey or a vacation, something like that. But it looks, these two cards are kind of saying you're stressing yourself out, maybe overworking, working too hard. Here's a good money card. That's a good one. Oh, got the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. And this one shows you're good. This one says good money things are coming, or they're already here. And this one says you're a good person and you help other people. You have good energy, good ideas, you're intelligent. All kinds of things are growing around you. This one says you might need to make a decision about something. Oh, you got the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. And this one is saying you might have to make a decision. Maybe that's what the Two of Pentacles is talking about also. And it might be a financial decision. Maybe that's why the Two of Pentacles came up. But you have to decide something. You have to make a decision. And then once you make the decision, it'll go that way and you'll be able to move forward. This has to do with learning new things, learning new skills, improving your knowledge. And that could have something to do with maybe starting a new job, something like that, or going back to school, or just learning on your own. There's a good card about things growing, where everything is growing around you. It also talks about the possibility of birth, and that could be life. It talks about life being created. So it could be the birth of a child, or an idea, the birth of an idea, or some kind of new, like, spiritual level that's being born. The birth of something. It could be almost anything. And here's a negative card about friendship and love and friendship and romance. That's what I want to say. And it's in the friends and family section. So it could be saying that there's something negative happening to one of your friends or family members that has to do with friendship or romance. And here's victory and success and forward movement, maybe some travel. Oh, that's interesting. You got the Two of Swords and the Page of Swords. Ooh. Oh. This one has to do with being stressed out and overdoing it. So maybe it's connecting to this card about stressing yourself out and putting too much of a burden on yourself. This could also be the burden too. These three could go together. They could be talking about how you might be stressing yourself out and you need to take a break from the stress. You might be either overstressed or overworked, and you need to take a break from that. And this one's saying is you need to make a decision about something. And those could be connected. All right, that's a pretty good one. That's a good card to have. And that's a good one. And that's a very good one. And that's a good one. Good money, a good person, victory and success, all kinds of things being born, prosperity, fertility, things growing. But there might be some stress and you might have to make a decision. But 4 really good cards. Oh, and keep learning. I can't pick it up. Keep learning, and you might have to learn some new skills. And that's in the future. Then some trouble in the family. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, Shirley's back. So John is going to be, we just did this person here, Thandiwe, and we'll do John, and John's the last one. There we go. So let's see. There's the question right there. Daniela? Daniela, that's a nice name. Will Daniela and you be a couple soon? Oh, she's with someone else. That's a pretty name. So you're the last one. Let's see. It looks like you and Shirley might be here. Oh, you're welcome to that person. So let's see what happens between you and Daniela. We're asking, will you be a couple? There we go. Uh-oh. Well, that's okay because you're asking about the future and this is in the present, and that's sadness. But we're looking, the first 4 cards should not be the answer. This is things moving quickly. Maybe some travel. Oh, this one says watch for unexpected good. Interesting. And this one says you're working on a project and things are going well. This could be more business related. And maybe that's what this is. These two might be business related. And then these two might be Daniela. But it says watch for unexpected good. This one says you're going to get your reward after working hard. That's another good one. Watch for unexpected good, and you're going to get your reward after working hard. There's only one bad card so far. This one talks about maybe needing a break, maybe stressing yourself out, working too hard, and you need to take a break. Maybe a spiritual retreat or a vacation, or just go somewhere where you can relax. We have victory and success and forward movement. There's more. There's two that are talking about. This one says moving forward quickly and travel. And this one also has travel. And they're both wands. And this one has victory and success and forward movement. I'm wondering if the unexpected good because it says things are going to move forward and you're going to have unexpected good and you're going to get a reward and you're working on a project. We could have two different answers for two different subjects there. This one is pessimism and doubt. You might have doubts that it's going to work. Even though you said you feel as though she's your destiny. She's my destiny. This one has spiritual enlightenment. Oh, it says something big is going to happen. This shows something, a major event happening, some big event, and then everything changes. And you have spiritual enlightenment and awakening. New ideas and new thoughts are born. And then there's a good money card that ends up. Let's see what number 11. Number 11 is stagnation. Doesn't really fit in. So we could have two different things going on. Because this is more business related. And this could be connected to business. And that's money. And then this one could be money because it talks about, or business, because it talks about working hard and then getting your reward after working hard. So these could all be the subject of work or business or money. And then these other ones, here's the foundation right now. That makes sense, sorrow. But when you look at these, it says watch for unexpected good. And then this one talks about some major event happening. And then you have spiritual enlightenment. Some new kind of idea comes up. Because when it's this way, it's like you're working with old ideas and then something comes in and changes everything. And then suddenly you have new ideas and have a new way of looking at it. And then that could be connected to watch for unexpected good because something unexpected happens. Then you have forward movement and success and victory and travel. And then this one talks about possibly stressing yourself out and then going on like a spiritual journey, or which fits in with the tower because the tower is spiritual. And this one is spiritual. This is a spiritual awakening, and this is a spiritual journey. So they're connecting on that level. And then this one is pessimism and doubt. And it does connect with friends and family. So it could be that there are some doubts about whether it'll ever work with Daniela. But these could be saying maybe something is going to happen. And my thought is that even if it doesn't, if this isn't talking about, this could be talking about Daniela, or it could be talking about someone different. Some other person comes in, like a brand new person comes in. And that could be why there's a big change that happens. Or the change could be that she breaks up with the person she's going out with. That could be a possibility too, because some kind of big change is going to happen right there. And then it's going to be unexpected. So that's interesting. So it's kind of a 50, this almost seems like a business related one. And then this seems like there's something is going to happen and it's going to change everything. Everything is going to be different. So it's kind of an interesting one. There's nothing really negative in there. This is the only negative. Well, there's the sorrow card and that card. And then the other 8 are good cards. So you have 2 negative and 8 good cards. So there's a lot of good stuff in there. Let's see what you're saying. Oh. Maybe she's coming to you, yeah. Maybe she's going to break up with that other person. Maybe that's the big change that's going to happen. Because it talks about change. There's going to be something big is going to happen and it's going to change everything. And then this one says unexpected good. So let's see. Something good might happen. And you've got victory and success, and there could be some travel. And then going on some kind of journey, a spiritual journey or a physical journey. So let's see what happens. But something is going to happen. Something big is going to happen. What's interesting is it says it's unexpected. So it's something you don't expect to happen. It's going to happen. Ah. Maybe she is coming to you. All right. God bless me. Thank you, my friend. I'm glad you came back. Looks like you're the only one left. So this is a good place to stop. Something good is coming to you. It showed two different things. Something big is going to happen and something unexpected is going to happen. Then there's victory and success. So something good is coming. All right. So I'll try to come back next weekend, and we'll see what the internet does. It let me on today. It didn't let me on last week. All right. Thank you, my friend. Maybe I'll see you next weekend. All right, here we go. Time to end the stream. I'll see you all soon.